Hello friends, welcome back. There is this protocol known as Gopher. It's similar to web or HTTP. It has similar roles but with different ways. I'm not gonna go so deep about the difference between them. You probably heard about them and you can look for that. I will just show you how to set up a server to help you show some pages using this protocol. There is this server known as Gophernicus. If I said it right, I will show you how to install it. For this video, it's gonna be for systemd based Linux distributions. In my case, Debian. I will show you. Release. It's Debian 12, bookworm. Okay. I was trying to do this off cam, and I found that in order to do the installation of this server, you need to have Git and GCC. I do have them installed since I didn't find them, so you better run this command in order to be able to install the server of Gopher protocol. So the first command to run is this one. You will not be able to run this command if you don't have Git. And for the other distros that are based on systemd, the command for installing Git and GCC differs. Sometimes you don't need to install GCC, and here on Debian I thought that GCC is installed by default, but I found that it's not, so install it. In the other distros it may be DNF install. For Red Hat based distros you can install GCC, or there is a whole group called Build Essentials and Git. For Arch and derivatives, it's S and Git, and here GCC, and so on. The other distros also, depending on you're supposed to know your distro's command for installing packages, so install Git and GCC. So the first command should be like this. Okay, and then the next command, let me clear out, cd to the folder we just made, or Git just made for us, for the package that we're gonna build, which is Gophernicus. Enter, and the next command should be /configure listener equals, and the listener that you're gonna, or the value that is gonna be filled there. Alright, this is what matters for our installation and differs from a system to another, since this package can be compiled for different systems, not only Linux but even Haiku and Mac. It can be installed on them. I don't know for BSD systems. I still didn't try it. I just tried it on systemd based distros. It was, I believe, Arch, and I tried it on non-systemd systems. Alright, you have the option to choose auto detect as a value. Auto detect, this here. It will give you some message about the command to run to start the daemon of this server. But to be more accurate, or in the method that I chose and I prefer for systemd based distros, is to run listener equals systemd. Enter. Alright, next command is make. The installation is quite straightforward and simple. You just need to pay some attention to the listener value here, and you will be good to go. So the next command should be make. Oh, we need to install make here. Sudo apt install make. It's a small package, luckily, so it won't last too long. Let's run make. The package itself is not very big, so it will not last too long installing. And before we run the last command, for Gopher and the pages to be loaded and shown on your browser, the common used browsers like Chrome or Firefox or any similar ones, probably you will not be able to run or to display the pages. So I will show you how to set up a browser that displays Gopher pages. So now we can run sudo make install. Alright, and then the next command should be sudo systemctl start Gophernicus .socket. Enter. Let's check if it's running. Yes, it's listening and running. We should have a browser known as Lynx, which runs on the terminal. I believe I installed it. It's working. Our Lynx works. Let's quit. Yes. If you want to install it, just run any command for that matches with your distro's package manager to install it. It exists on almost any Linux distribution. Just to be clear, I did not do any I did not have any domain name, so I'll simply use the IP address in order to access our server. So for such thing we should run, they are on the same network, it's a virtual machine, so it should be Lynx Gopher to replace HTTP or HTTPS. Enter. Alright, if you have seen this thing, this output in your Lynx browser, it means that your Gophernicus or your Gopher protocol server works flawlessly. Okay, you have the config file, which is /etc/sysconfig/Gophernicus. The root directory should be /var/gopher, so you can change whichever you want. Sudo nano, for example, var gopher map, and here is the page that we just displayed. You can change it the way you like, and it's gonna be appearing in your client, in your Gopher client, using Lynx browser as instance, and you can use other stuff. I heard that there are some extensions that can be installed for modern browsers that will allow you to display Gopher pages. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, since I did. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in similar content, please consider subscribing. If you like or dislike, hit the button. If you want to say anything, please leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and peace.